Hi everyone, here is a fourth location that I haven't shown previously. Right at the front, of course, they have the $4.95 section. In this store, they have more of the body care. The display right next to it is a 50% off, and what I'm showing right now is a very crowded 75% off area. So I went to a different part of the store just so that I wouldn't be so overwhelmed by the amount of people. In these bins that I passed by, they had a lot of the tropical collection, and here I spent most of my time in the funfair collection. They had mainly just the cotton candy clouds as well as the bubblegum pop fragrances. I really wanted to smell it to see whether or not I was going to keep it. On the display to the left, they had only a few of the Fruit Fizz collection. They didn't have coconut pineapple at this store, but they did have the fresh coconut colada, I believe, as well as strawberry soda. Orange creamsicle, once again, I mentioned it in a previous video, but I don't really like it too much just because it reminds me of a push pop that I used to have when I was younger, and it reminds me less of a creamy orange creamsicle and more of like a sticky artificial flavor. This store is also a White Barn right next to it, so I wanted to see if they had potentially some 75% off candles or maybe some other nice items. Here they have I think they're called the palm tree pedestals, but it just reminds me of like a palm tree giving birth. But yeah, they had those, as well as a lot of the Easter pedestal, the mermaid pedestals. None of the aromatherapy I was interested in was 75% off or even 50% off for that matter. It was just regular price. And a lot of the White Barn candles were also not on sale. For soaps, they mainly just had like 3 different types of soaps that I had already seen at another location, so I wasn't interested in that. However, they still had a lot of the flamingos and as well as once again, the bunnies and the mermaid nautical oceany type pedestal candle accessories. Oh, as well as the Easter single wick holders with the bunny, but not the chick one. I think everyone really liked that one more than the bunny. I just realized that I passed up on hot butter rum, but I think that's okay. I had that previously and it didn't really perform that well. Oh, here was the little home decor plant thing that was going for $99, which is really pricey, and I'm not sure what it cost originally. I wanted to check out the aromatherapy scrubs, but when I held it up, it was really runny and watery, so I'm not sure if I still like that, but that was also regular price. The cereal and like rainbow confetti soaps that recently came out, they are all still 50% off, so I'm waiting for those to drop. As well as I'm looking at the Creamy Luxe hand soaps that they have. I also want to get maybe just a few of those. Here is another section of 75% off soaps. They had Paradise Coconut and I think White Waves. And the box right here just had a bunch of the antibacterial hand sanitizer wipes. They had a lot more scents than Strawberry Pound Cake, but I wasn't interested in that. So I passed by and I wanted to check out the displays to see maybe if they had, I don't know, maybe like a perfume or a turtle, one can hope. And I was looking at the Buttercups and Berry Bellini just to be sure. At this point I hadn't made up my mind what I wanted to use my free reward on. And for some reason the store had just a full display of Japanese cherry blossom. So all of these scents are just Japanese cherry blossom. I'm not sure why, but I guess they don't want to put out all their inventory. Here they had the Beach Night, Midnight Swim, I believe, or Midsummer Dream. This store was pretty stocked in all of their body care, and I was really trying to find a Beach Nights formula that I liked because I'm still convinced that there's a batch code issue going on because all the ones that I smelled at this store were either faint, weak, smelled too much like alcohol, or the marshmallow note wasn't really present. Oh, I had skipped, but they also had the cozy collection, like cozy evening, cozy morning. Okay, I finally got to the 75% off section. So they had the Easter collection in Tutti Frutti Candy. And they had a little bit of men's collection, like the Mahogany Teakwood and some of the winter scents from last year. I think at this point I wanted to smell the Funfair collection and more of the beach nights that they had here because they had it scattered around the store. I ended up passing up on the strawberry fizz as well as the cucumber melon that they had. I really want to find a beach nights that I like how it smells straight from the bottle, but I think I'm too worried that if I purchase it, then I'm going to get the one that smells like too much like salt or too much like alcohol, and I don't really want to risk it. So, a little spoiler, but I ended up not using my free reward on one of these. And the Cotton Candy Clouds, I feel like they've repackaged this scent so often that I already have it when it came out as Boardwalk Taffy and for the 2021 summer collection. I do have to say that whipped berry meringue smells a lot different than cotton candy clouds and boardwalk taffy. So if I had to choose, I think I would prefer to get this version of cotton candy clouds than the whipped berry meringue that came out in the champagne brunch collection. Okay, back to the 75% off section. They had a lot of Vanilla Bean Noel shower gels. They also had the Hope piece and a lot of the minis. Well, not a lot, but I think they mainly had Winter Candy Apple in the mini size. And they had maybe like a little glass container of antibacterial hand sprays that no one really seemed to care about. I think they all just focused on the body care. Some other scents that they had were pink watermelon, frosted coconut snowball, and they had maybe like two shower gels of, I think it was the Lunar New Year rendition of a Thousand Wishes. I'm not sure what it's called right now. They also had Love Cotton Candy Champagne, only in the body cream though, but that one tends to turn yellow, so I feel like that wouldn't be a good option. Once again, Tutti Frutti Candy, and they had maybe like three or six of the Black History Month collection, but only in the scent Champagne Toast. I'm not showing it, but they had a Gingham Heart of Gold spray tester, but oddly enough, they didn't have any in this whole entire 75% off section. I think that was the only one I was interested in. I briefly showed in the corner to the right, they had Golden Sunflower only in the shower gel. If you can see, they have the men's collection in classic flannel, so I really like it that this store seems to be more inclusive of the men. And this one was the 50% off section. They had a lot of the pocket backs as well as the car scent refills and one lonely, I don't know if it was misplaced, the single wick heart pedestal that came out during the Valentine's Day collection. So since I was done with that, I decided to head over back to the 75% off section in the White Barn portion. And of course, they still have these weird geometric home decor going on, but I digress. The bunny ear face single wick holders aren't really my thing, so I passed up on it. And another thing I forgot to mention, they also had like the ID lanyards going for 75% off, only in select styles. I think those are great if you're, I don't know, like a student or perhaps you work at a job where you need like that ID to get into buildings or certain parts. But I don't think I really need to show an ID, at least I don't for my work. Yeah, so that was pretty much all this store had to offer. It's pretty big, so I have a feeling that they might put more scents out sporadically as time goes on because during the winter semi-annual sale, they had a lot left over. Some items that I really hope to find, but I don't think I will find, are any 75% off perfumes, and I really want to get that ceramic turtle. I remember doing a previous walkthrough earlier on in the year, and no one really liked them, but now they're all gone, so I don't know where they went. I'm gonna upload my haul either later today or tomorrow morning. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy shopping. All right, bye.